I am going to show you something that we have never shown publicly before. We have shown it in much greater detail during the Q School. And if you indulge me these few minutes, we may very well change your trading life. First, let me introduce myself. I am Bagger Don at StockMarketCaddy.com. Today is Saturday, May 31st, noon. And somehow, some way, you have just stumbled upon us. And for that, I want to say thank you. Many of you may have seen hundreds of videos of us showing you Swing Machine Plus. Taped videos, live videos, and you get to see Swing Machine trading any number of markets. Here is the NASDAQ on any number of intervals. Here we have loaded in the NQ on the 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, and even the 60 minute. Now, what we have never shown publicly is a detailed performance report of all 4 of these time frames going back 1 full year. And that's what we want to show you. If you had taken every single 1 minute trade off of Swing Machine 24/7, no stop, no profit target, every single trade, you would have netted $46,725. I'm going to change the interval to a 3 minute, which happens to be one of my favorite intervals. And you're going to probably get a chance, you're going to see why in a moment. And let's change this to 1 year back, 1 year. And this is deadly accurate. There are no trailing stops. If you had taken every single 3 minute trade for the last year, you would have netted, trading a mini, $163,830, give or take a grand or two. That's what you would have done. Let's look at the 5 minute. We'll come here, change it to a 5 minute, and we will go 1 year back, comparing apples to apples. $176,425. And lastly, let's go look at the 1 hour, make it 60 minute, 1 year back. $33,875. Why haven't we shown this before on YouTube? Let me explain. Now, I have put the chart back to a 3 minute interval for 1 year. Why is it we haven't shown these performance reports publicly? The reason is, and it's very important that everyone understands that is driving by on YouTube, and thank you for stopping by. What's happened in the past may or may not happen in the future. Trading in the markets is a game of misses. It is a game of probabilities. It is not possible to trade perfectly every single trade, every single day, every single week. No more than it's possible to birdie every single golf hole. It is not possible to live a perfect life. And trying to do so may be a life not worth living. We learn a lot about the trades that we get wrong, the golf shots that go awry, the mistakes that we make in life. It's called living. If you are trading and trying to trade perfectly, a perfect equity curve, you're trying to thread the needle every single trade. You're trying to live life perfectly. I think you may be exceptionally frustrated. These tools are here to help you navigate. And yes, you will get trades wrong, but they're trying to help you trade with reduced emotions of fear and greed and lack of confidence. But it's up to you. You see, Susan and I are going to be trading every day, every week for the rest of our lives. This is what we do. Stock Market Caddy is a labor of love. When we started Stock Market Caddy, it was some 10 to 12 years after our own turning the corner and learning the lessons that we've learned and developing the tools that we have developed. Some 10 years after we had started. And I told Susan that we would always do Stock Market Caddy even if we had just one person. And we will. Stock Market Caddy is not our primary focus. Our primary focus is doing what you might want to do, and that is trade day in and day out. And unfortunately, I can't do that for you. I'm not a broker. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a money manager. We are a mentor. It isn't an apprenticeship. It's a mentorship whereby if you want to join Stock Market Caddy as a monthly member, you're going to get a video view every night of our algos for you to put into your own approach. However, if you want to learn how we go about trading the markets day in and day out, you want to see the tools that we use, you want to practice with those tools yourself before becoming an annual member, you can do so by signing up for our Q School. It's a 3-week plus teaching moment, and you can sign up in advance and have access to the on-demand videos. And then for 3+ weeks, I'm going to spend 1 to 2 hours with you, teaching you our approach and giving you the tools to work on your own machine. By the way, today is May 31st of 2025. Q School is booked for June and July. But you could get access to the videos now, but we couldn't start the one-on-one until the beginning of August. So don't hesitate. At the end of that Q School, if you choose to become an annual member, you can get all of our tools on your desktop, including Swing Machine, including the strategy. And you get to choose the markets that you want to trade, the intervals that you want to trade, the leverage that you want to trade to the extent. We just hope that the decisions you make will be empirical, unemotional, thoughtful, patient, and disciplined decisions. In the end, what you want is something I can't give you, and that's confidence. And that can only come from you. And I hope you'll give it a go. If not, if you don't like the frustrations of a bogey or a double bogey in golf, then I suppose you'll never learn the game. And that's okay. But if you want to learn the game of trading and trading algorithmically, I'm ready when you are. You can call any day from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 813-758-8263. Have a great weekend.